Like this.
I got a question. I just thought about it just right now when I was listening to, and I was just picking out the little punchlines that he just did.
Yeah.
Who got the hardest punchlines? Who got the hardest punchlines?
You know who they
I
say
don't.
the
I'm gonna go with Lil Wayne, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100.
you know who they say the punchline king is? I'm gonna throw a couple at you. So I told you I
So
really
come
be
on,
listening and it's freestyles. I'm gonna throw a couple that you probably ain't even gonna think about.
come on.
First of all, some you might not agree with, but I'm gonna have to bring you on to this side. So first, Cassidy. Cassidy, his freestyles, crazy punchlines. Fabulous freestyles, crazy punchlines. And God dang it, when I was naming him, his name just slipped my mind. What's his name from G Unit?
Tony
Lloyd
Yayo, Lloyd
Banks.
Banks.
No, Lloyd Banks. Crazy punchlines. Them is three of the individuals that got some of the craziest punchlines. I'm gonna tell you another one who, when he get in his bag, got crazy punchlines. You may not agree with me. Papoose, crazy punchlines. He another one. But you can't mention punchlines without mentioning you can't mention punchlines without mentioning uh Cassidy, Fabulous, and Lloyd Banks. Can't do it.
Fuck that.
It's disrespectful.
I'm disrespectful. I ain't gonna
See what
say
I'm saying?
Cassidy. Not Cassidy ass to me. I don't even. Yeah, no. Um, who the
Better cut it out.
fabulous
You
make
better cut
good.
it out.
Nah, I'm keeping it a buck. I can't listen to that shit. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Bars. Uh, Wayne. Nobody's gonna beat him. Period. Wayne say shit that you be like, nigga, you got to come back 3 days later and be like, nigga, did this nigga? When that nigga said real killers move like G's in lasagna, what did he say? Nigga, that was a hard ass one.
Real G's
Moving
moving silence
real.
like real G's moving silence like lasagna. Hey, brother, you better go listen to some of these Cassidy
I don't know. I'm
freestyles,
not
some of
listening
these
to Cassidy,
fabulous
bro. That,
freestyles, and
you sound
some of
like a New
these
York nigga saying,
and
listen to
some.
Big L.
I didn't say nothing about to go listen to some of these Lloyd Banks freestyles. You talking
The
about
next one.
punchlines? You talking
The
about
next one.
punchlines? You said punchlines.
That's the bar.
You can't mention punchlines without them three dudes. You just can't.
The next one. Andre 3000.
What about him?
Another punch line.
No. You can't see down there. You can't put him just to punchlines. No.
I'm not.
That shit is
I said who got some of the best. Who's the best? And I said nobody's going to beat Wayne. So the person who's going to start coming behind Wayne is going to be Eminem. I ain't even know Eminem fan like that, but old Eminem, 3000. I might even throw. I got to think on Jada. I might got to think on
Jada,
Buster,
you can't Buster is
Jay
another
Z,
one.
Jay Z, because Jay be
Jay-Z
hitting you
is
with
another one.
bars. Jay hit you with
Jay-Z is
bars.
another one.
Yeah. And then a lot of people don't like Jay. I hate Jay. Yo, nigga, if y'all ain't paying
Nah,
no attention to what
nah,
Jay be saying,
but we also talking about punchlines. So you talking about punchlines. But what I'm saying when you say Andre 3000, bruh,
I'm
that's
strictly
art.
going back to I'm strictly
That's
going for
art.
that. I'm going
He
to
is
nah, he got hella shit though.
he got
I was
bars.
going
It's
I was
different.
going
It's
to
not just
Hollywood
punchlines.
divorce. I was going to Hollywood divorce.
What the hell is that?
Starts off as a small town marriage. Lovely wife and life. Man, you don't remember that song? With him? It was Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg. You don't remember that shit? And Wayne
Hell
come on
no.
there, and now I gotta go to Hollywood because Hollywood come to my neighborhood with cameras on that I really think they stealing from us like a sample song. Man, he said, damn. And then
I gotta
nigga
go back
Andre,
and listen to it.
nigga, you ain't never heard that? Put that on real quick. Play that real quick.
Let me see.
Hollywood divorce. Hollywood divorce.
But yeah, I think Andre 3000, he got punchlines, but I don't think that when you talk about punchline king that you put him in that. He's just in a category of his own,
That nigga
like a
said,
Kendrick
A is for
Lamar.
Adamville, B is for Bowen Home, C if I give a fuck if you like me, you know I don't. D is for what I serve. I don't be on no curve. She ain't no junkie neither. I ain't no dope dealer. But she, boy,
What's the
and that
name of the
nigga go
song?
crazy. Hollywood divorce.
Hollywood Divorce.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's nobody really fucking with Andre 3000. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, hey, listen. You found it?
I'm putting it in right now. Hollywood Divorce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great song.
Oh, it's off the Idlewood.
Idlewild soundtrack. Yeah, Idlewild. Yeah.
Idlewild. Oh, it's off there. I'm trying to play it off they thing so they get the credit, but I don't see them nowhere. Someone's gonna play it off this first one.
Man, nobody can't see it.
Oh, they say Outcast right here. I mean, they gonna get the credit anyway. I be working on playing it off the. I be want to go to the people page who it really is, so they get the
Got you.
not just somebody else who dropped it. I'm waiting for this whack ass commercial to go by.
Hey, everybody already know the song, Piff. You don't even want to heard it, but you heard it before. You just don't know you heard it.
Yeah, but see, it's off the soundtrack. I don't really listen to soundtrack. Southwest. I used to listen to Southwest Riders and the compilation with Mr. Ill and them that used to come out.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I ain't never heard this.
You playing it? All right, nice. Let that rock for a minute, P.
I might have heard this. I just didn't really listen to it, like, because it's a. Yeah, I ain't never listened to this.
Don't worry. Here you go. Check it out.
Should I mute my mic so it ain't?
Nope. Just vibe out.
Yeah. So that's Wayne rapping first. So Big Boy on here too then.
We ain't gonna go no further than the first two verses. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they're the first two. Okay. Wayne went crazy though. He had to, because he know who owned this motherfucker with him. He knew he had to go crazy. Wayne knew he had to go crazy. He probably redid that verse like 4 times before he sent it. Or the first one might have been fired.
I don't know.
But he made sure it was fired.
You got to hear the next one.
Because he knew who was coming on. Oh, Raekwon with Outkast, that go crazy. The Raekwon joint.
If she ain't got a good head on her, leave that door alone. If she do got some good head on her, let her sing a song. Dig it for what I serve. I don't be on no curve. She ain't no junkie neither. I ain't no drug dealer. But she keep coming back. 3 stacks must be some Eric put that out in her lap. She ain't know how to act. Now that I've got your undivided attention, I'm gonna say this and run. Under condition 1. Promise me you gon' stack. Promise me you gon' ball. Promise me you gon'
invest 3/4 of it all.
Have some cheese, can't get with it, get on your knees, cause wealth is the word. Riches round the corner from the curb. Don't like what I write, shoot me your bird.
That's it. You ain't gotta play no more.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta play no more.
Yeah, so that's from the soundtrack. That's why I never heard that. I don't really listen to soundtracks. So
you just went crazy.
Yeah.
Who had the harder verse?
I think Wayne might have had the harder verse on that one.
Yeah, go back and listen to the song.
Hey, I think Wayne might have.
Them two right there. You ain't even got to hear Snoop verse. You ain't got to hear Big Boy. You ain't got to hear none of that other shit. Just them 2 verses right there.
Yeah.
And Andre 3000 got the hardest verse on that song.
Nah, he definitely was going crazy, but it also was the edited version. So a lot of it was cutting it out. It was the clean version. I mean, it wasn't the.
It don't matter, but it don't matter because if you ask anybody about that song, the only verse they're going to remember, straight up, is 3000. A is for Adamville, B is for Bowen Holmes.
Bowen Holmes, yeah. So I will say this: he had the most memorable verse for sure. It stood out the most. So I guess that he definitely had the most memorable verse, and it stood out the most.
But you see how you said Lil Wayne had the hardest verse on there?
But I said that because Lil Wayne knew he had the gas because he knew who was on there. And that's why I was saying that. Like, Wayne knew he knew who he like, oh, I'm rapping with that guy. So he had the gas. You feel me?
But let's ask this though, because this some bullshit that we do too. We always go to 3 stacks and we just ride past Big Boy. Like Big Boy don't really make the hits though.
Bruh, I just told you the song with him, Raekwon, and with Outkast and Raekwon. All three of their verses was hard.
Yeah, people just ride because Big Boy the one really give you the slaps.
Yes.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why
Like
they're the greatest group of all time. Them two.
I don't know if you ever heard that song Sorry with T.I. and Andre 3000, but
I think I did.
3000 addressed it right there when he was like, you know what he say? I was too weird. I was just a young ass kid. I didn't really want to do the shows, and you know, like, so man,
old school players
Outkast,
and new school fools. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. Queuing on the bar, ain't time to lose. So how goddamn it, they didn't change the rule. Old school players and new school fools.
Man,
that
it ain't too much.
Crazy.
Man, what they say? Me and you.
Oh yeah,
mama
and your cousin
too.
too. Now the first time I heard that song, they was in the Bay Area on 106 KMEL, and they was premiering that song.
The other day when I heard from the car.
The call from the other way. Somebody saying
came from where I just came from.
Something. Yeah.
Hey, man, listen,
talking about remembering from school? Oh, not really.
Nah, not really. But you keep smiling like a clown face, just pressure looking ceiling. He kept asking
me. What kind of
man,
car you drive? I know you paid.
Some good shit.
They go crazy. Music is art, and we've been blessed with a lot of art from a lot of dope people. And you know, it's some people that really do this at a high level. So shout out to them.